statement. It may sound odd to hear from this from a novelist, but my favorite books have always been biographies. In the last decade, I've read about the lives of more than 200 individuals who have changed the world. A list comprising a broad spectrum of overachievers, from Archimedes to Charlemagne and Adolf Hitler to Steve Jobs. In studying the lives of these individuals, I soon found myself asking this question: why are some people able to accomplish so much with their lives, sufficient to change the course of history, while most of humanity passes through life barely making a ripple in their own small ponds? So, with that, I want to talk to you. So my friend was telling me a story about toll booths, and for those of you who, some roads have tolls, and people drive through, and there are these little booths that the roads go through, and they have to pay to be on that road. Well, she had pulled up into one and realized there was just loud music, and she was looking from car to car to see where it was coming from. Turns out it was coming from inside one of the toll booth, change takers, ticket seer, whatever you call them. I don't even know what they're called now that I said that. But there was all kinds of attendants in each of the booths, and he's dancing away, and she's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he said, I'm having a party, but what about everybody else? And he looked around. He said, "What do you see? What do you see when you look?" And she said, "Well, I see the other attendants just sitting there." And he said, basically what he said was, she said, "How could you be so happy at doing something like this?" And he said, "I have got the best office in the world. I've got windows on all sides. I can see the Golden Gate Bridge. I live in a place where tourists come through all the time." He actually had some really good views from his area there too. And he basically said he's got a beautiful place to work, whereas the other attendants have a glass coffin. And they literally come to work each day, and they somehow die, and they stay in this 8-hour job, and somehow come to life when it's over and leave and drive back home. So he actually found a way, one out of all these attendants, found a way to make life good. So, and that just made me think of it, like, why are some people able to accomplish that? Why are some people able to see things in the positive light? Well, he found a way to make life exciting, and he enjoyed what he was doing. And so it's a profound question, really. What is it that makes the world changers different than the rest of us? Is there an identifiable personality trait or mindset? I was reading a book on George Washington when the answer to that question struck me. As widely as the personalities and accomplishments of those I have studied, I realized that there was a common denominator, one trait that was nearly universal among all of them. And guess what it was? I'm going to read it. Almost without exception, history's great achievers held a highly developed sense of personal mission. Nearly every one of them believed that their life had a purpose and that they had something of importance to share with the world. So, my friend, what is it that's important for you to share with the world? We all came here with a purpose, and you have that in you. So if you're feeling desire, some of you who are tuning into this are living your purpose, and that's so exciting. And it gives you charge. It wakes you up in the morning, helps you jump out of bed. And some of you are going, "Gosh, I don't know what I'm here for. I'm not sure." And so for those of you, I challenge you to think, go deep, and really discover what it is that you love to do, that you find happiness in doing, that's easy for you to do, that you're good at, that people say you're good at if you can't think of anything. And it doesn't matter if you go, "Oh, well, it's gaming." Whatever it is, it doesn't matter, because it's all right if it's something you're passionate about, and you can monetize it as you're back. So with that, I wish you a good evening as the sun sets over there in the west. And we'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Hey, Ruth. Rufio says bye too.